Hey guys, Rich Bassine here, your YouTube vlogger creator. So you went out, you left the house really early, and you forgot to bring your phone. You want to record an event that's going on, maybe in your area, the park or whatever, and you forgot it. So you didn't bring your iPhone, you didn't bring your little video recorder here. Okay, you forgot to bring that, or you forgot to bring your DSLR camera with you. It's like, oh no, what am I going to record it with? Well, I'll tell you what. If you forgot all three of those things, but you have this here is a mini iPad. Okay. Also, if you don't have a mini iPad, this is an older iPad. Okay. This one here is the old iPad. And if you were to bring this with you, you could do the same thing. You could take videos with it. Not only can you take videos, you could do photos as well with it. And I'm going to prove that to you, and I'm going to show that to you right now. But before we get started with that, I hope you guys could stick around. But before we get started, I just want to say, if this is the first time hitting my YouTube channel, welcome. And to all those who recently subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you. And this video is being edited with Filmora 13. Well, the proof is in the pudding. I'm not going to talk about the little camera here, the iPhone. As long as you got these cables, or I should say charging cable, which they are, and I just want to show you, by looking at this one, you'll know it's for the older model. Look at this here. This charging cable goes with the old iPad. This guy here. Okay, you know it's old by looking at that part. This connects, it's a standard USB. Okay, that's how you know this is the older one. No tricks here. Now, I don't want to keep this video too long. I'm not going to make a video with this here and take a photo, but I am going to use the mini iPad. And the mini iPad uses this connection right here. Can you see that there? That's the standard, well, to me it's a standard connection. Now this here will accommodate my iPhone 5S, my iPhone 8, that's what the one I showed you. The iPhone 5S is over here on my desk here. I use that as a webcam as well. And this will also, well, not this particular cable, but this same connection here will also accommodate my latest phone, which is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. For those who follow me, you probably, oh no, we're going to hear about that again. No, but I really do love the phone. It's good. It's being charged up right now because I do use it a lot. But anyway, I'm going to do a live video here. I'm going to show you that I'm going to show you from soup to nuts how it works. And it's really cut and dry. As long as you got your charger cable, you don't need you're good to go. You're good to go. All right, so it's powered on already. As you can see there, it's powered on. And I'm not going to plug that in just yet. I'm going to unlock it, put my code in here. I got everything coded. All my iPads. All right, I'm going to go to the camera setting. I could shoot it horizontal like this, or like this with this here. And whenever you're doing stuff like that, folks, here's where the camera is. If you're going to do, if you're going to do face forward or the backward one, just always make sure that's clean. I always clean it before I do the videos, but just to throw it out there. And I also want to share this with you guys. I'm going to show you, well, maybe not with this one, but so much with that one there. I just did a test run on it, or maybe it was this one. The voice was very muffled. Now I have a monotone voice as it is. Like, it's not like. It's just these. I speak low, kind of, And when you're doing a video, you might want to amp it up a little, You don't want to make it sound like you just woke up and you got out of bed, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to alter the voice. They do an audio thing there. You could change the voice around stuff. They got different things in there, and this is all going to be done within Filmora 13. This is the latest version. It's the 13.3.8 version. I think I talked about that in my other video yesterday, the video that I talk about my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I don't know if you watched that video. If you didn't, check it out if you got the time. All right, so anyway, we'll get to that in a little bit. All right, let me go. First off, I'm going to take a photo of one of the paintings I have in here. I'm going to show you how it takes a photo, okay? And this is going to be all done live. So let's go to the photo first. Let's see. All right, we're already set. I think I'm going to do it this way here, horizontal. Okay, guys? You guys don't mind that, right? I'm going to do a horizontal one. Let me move my webcam here away. And go like this here. Whoops, I don't want to cover the camera. Okay, we're just going to take a picture of it. Let's get there like that. Okay. Makes a little camera sound. Okay, now we're just going to do a video. Okay. Now the video, I'm going to do the same thing, all right? I'm going to do the same thing with the video. And oh wait, actually I got to set it for video. There we go, video, and it's changed right now to 720p. Let's see, we don't want that one just yet. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that for now. All right, so I'm just going to test it out, and I'm going to, you're doing this, you're seeing this live. Okay, it's live. That's why I'm doing a video like this. Okay, I'm just going to speak very briefly here. Hey guys, this is Rich Bassini here, YouTube vlogger creator. I'm doing a video test here with the mini iPad. This is just a testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, so now we're going to take this information. Matter of fact, you can just power it like that. They're off. We can do it this, not power it off, but just I'll send this one here. The other one's on the top. Just do this like this here. Get that like that. Move it out. Okay, I just want to get it to the front screen here. Okay, now here's where this comes in. This is what you need. And if you got a USB connector on your computer, it'll work for you. And if it's working for me, it should work for you. So I hope you guys don't have no problems with it. Okay, so let's plug that in there. We'll plug this into the mini iPad here. And folks, seriously, without joking aside here, if you really did, which could happen, you may be rushed out of the house. You may forget something. Maybe you're one of these type of people that love to take your mini iPad with you. Sometimes when I go visit relatives or friends like that, I always take it with me, and they don't really ask. But if it ever comes up like, oh, I see you brought your mini iPad, what do you, in case my kids call because or whatever, talk on it there or send me messages, it's here. It's better than reading on the iPhone all the time. Not that I'm saying it's the worst thing, but it's a nice little thing to have. I mean, if you look at the difference in size, one's bigger than the other. Not too much bigger, but this guy's heavy. This is the old one here. Now, I was looking on Apple, I think they're making them even thinner now. But this one here is solid, and so is this one here, the little mini iPad. And just to let you guys know, I picked this up at my local thrift store. Got it for a good price, and I had to get it. I couldn't leave it there. I'm sorry, I had to get this thing. So I know people say, now you got 2 iPads, a mini and the other one. It's okay, I got cameras too. I collect cameras too. So anyway, we'll talk about that another time. All right, so let me go over here now. Let me minimize my screen. And this is really easy. This is really easy. There I am. And we're going to come over here. Now, when it comes to importing your videos, come over here. And what you're looking for is import from a camera or a phone. Now, you're probably saying, wait a minute. That's saying a camera or a phone. Well, the thing has a camera in it, right? It's okay. It's going to work. So what you're going to do is you're going to click that on. And as you can see here, it detected it. Now, here's the thing. This is what I want to show you now. If you have a problem like this where it says scanning device, no media files found in this device, it's because the iPad has timed out. Okay, my iPad's timed out after 30 seconds. Okay, to make it active, I can't show you the code, but I'm going to put it in. Okay, now there I am. You can see it's got the recording there, whatever. It's recording, whatever. Okay, now we're going to click this here. And that's very important. If you have a device like mine that times out right away, make sure you activate the camera, the iPad or the iPhone, whatever, to make sure that it's going to interact with the Filmora software. Okay, because it's not going to detect it. Now this little circle right over here with my mouse cursor moving, you click that on here, it'll say it. Boom, there it is. Okay, that's the thing. I think people get confused. You gotta have, when it comes to uploading, or I should say downloading, or whatever you want to cipher it here, importing, let's put it that way, make sure that if your device times out, all my devices, they time out after 30 seconds. Like right now, I'm talking to you guys, right? Let's say I was talking to you guys. This would time out, okay? And if it times out and you plug it in, you say, geez, hey, Rich, you message me through the comment section, and you say, hey, Rich, I don't see my iPhone there. I don't see my iPad, whatever it is. I can't, import the photos or videos. Well, that's because it timed out. Key it in again, refresh it, and you'll see just like we have here. All right. And if there's ones that you don't want to put in, okay, let's say there's ones you don't want here, you could just, see over here the little checkbox, you can uncheck it. Okay, and we could just this one here and this one here. Okay, and when you click it on, it'll just give you a little preview of it. These are the ones we want. Okay, it's going to copy it, it's going to import it, and then here you have it. Hey guys, this is Rich Bassini here, YouTube vlogger creator. I'm doing a video test here with the mini iPad. This is just a testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, that's what we just did live. Okay, I'm going to pull the plug because once you import it or copy it to your Filmora, you don't need to have it in anymore, okay? So basically, we could just close this out. We don't need to have this anymore because we already got our pictures here. Now, here's the thing I want to share with you guys. The voice, the sound, the audio. I mean, if I had to watch a video like this, let's drop this in a timeline. If I had to watch a video like this here with that such a low voice like that, the monotone voice, if you want to call it that, it would be boring. I mean, listen to this here. Well, let's speed up a little bit.
Hey guys, this is Rich Bassine here, your YouTube vlogging creator. I'm doing a video test here.
Okay, we don't have to go through the whole format. I'm going to move myself over here. Let me just move this down a little here like this. All right, leave it like that for now. I was going to make it smaller here. There you go, like that. Okay, it doesn't matter. What you want to do is this, folks. When you get a situation like that where the audio is not that good, what you want to do is come over here, right click, and you're going to see what it says adjust audio. Okay, when you click that on, adjust the audio, you're going to come over here where it says equalizer. Okay, remember this here. You're going to play the video back again. It's okay. You're going to come over, it's going to say equalizer. You're going to see all these different ones here. Classic, dance, low bass, sparkle, pop, rock and roll, soft, techno, hard rock, and so on and so forth. You know the favorite one I use? Well, if you watch my videos, and I think I might have mentioned this once before. I don't know. I'm pushing close to 2,000 videos, so I might have forgotten. The one I always use is sparkle. Okay, now here's the other tip I want to share with you guys. Wait. Let me back this up for a second. Let me go back to this here. Let's go back to the default setting. A little tip. All right, I want to share this because I've had a situation like that. I did a video for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, and you know, when you put it on the timeline there, you could stretch it out, right? Of course. Whenever I do breaks, like if I want to put some like a special effect in or something like that, I might only have one. Well, let me show you right here. Let's say, let's chop this right over here in half here, okay? It's cut. That's the little thing that cuts it up. This is what I was talking about. So make sure you keep this in mind prior. This video here, I had this happen to me. Let's cut that other part off anyway, too, the dead part there. Let's click this off here and get rid of that. Let's get rid of that there. This way we can stop right away. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's always good to keep this information about. Now, let's just say it was a longer video, but for some reason I put this here. I put a cut here, and I want to add something. So I want to put my title in there. I want to put a special effect, but I forgot to, you know, what do you call it there? You know, adjust the audio. So this is what ends up happening if you're not paying attention. So you have this here.
Hey guys, this is Rich Bassine here.
You have this happen like this. And you say, okay, you're not. Let's say you're just not thinking one day, right? And then you go, okay, let's go over here. And you say, oh, that's right, I got to adjust the audio, which happened to me many times. So you adjust the audio, and I come over here and I say, okay, I want sparkle on here, right? Now watch when I play this one.
This is just a testing 1 2 1 2.
The clarity, okay? Now let's play it again. You'll know what I'm talking about, okay?
Hey guys, this is Rich Bassine here.
Yeah, it's like muffled.
I'm doing a video test here with the mini iPad. This is just a testing 1 2 1 2.
Okay, now the point I'm bringing, the reason I'm bringing this out to you, this happened to me a few times, you know, well not a few times, maybe twice so far. What happens is if you got a long video and you're doing a lot of breaks in between, or you want to put breaks in between, you have to for whatever reason. Make sure before you do it, which would be like this here. Let's go back over here really quick here. Okay. Make sure you do it before you start putting the breaks in it, because what's going to happen is if you did, let's say you did multiple breaks. Let's say you did a break here, and you did a break over here, and you did one over here. Well, whatever, this one, then let's cut it there. Or you do cuts, let's put it that way. And then you do one over here. Okay. What happens is you have a video that in my case it'll be low torque, high volume, whatever. It goes back and forth. It's a nuisance. Okay. So if you're going to do that there, if you think you're going to do breaks in your videos and you want to adjust the audio in there, do it before you start chopping things away, because that's what's going to happen. And then you're going to go back to each and every one. Like if I had to do it here, I had to go over here, click this on, go to adjust audio. Then I got to go back and do this one over here. And you know when it goes on and on, and so on and so forth. And all you're doing is giving yourself extra work. So before you get to that stage, whatever it is here, make sure you adjust the audio right from the get-go. And then when you're going to do breaks or whatever, make sure it's done at one time, because you don't want to keep. I've done that already, and it stinks because you got to go back and say, "Oh my God!" Yeah, and you know it's funny if you don't realize it until later on you're playing. You said, "Oh, you know, let's say you weren't thinking and you did it there, and all of a sudden you're playing it and you see the voice sounds one way, then all of a sudden it's very low muffled sound, and all of a sudden it picks up. You say, oh no, I got to go back and change it around, So that's the one I use though. But in order to do that, folks, like I said again, just to recap it really quick, what you're going to do is you're going to right click and you're going to go adjust audio. Now again, you're going to come over here. See here? You're going to come over, my mouse cursor moving where it says default. You could add different ones. You could add pop, rock and roll, and you can say it with sounds, soft, techno, hard rock, whatever. My favorite in all my videos, matter of fact, that's what this one's going to be changed with anyway. I'm going to change it prior to showing what you guys are going to do, I'm going to change it to sparkle. And then once you do that, you're good to go. And then the voice will sound.
Doing a video test here with like the mini iPad.
Okay? All right. So you got the picture with that. Now, let's just say again, you want to change the background here. This is what I love about Filmora. When it comes to changing the background, it's a piece of cake. Okay? I mean, really. I mean, you could just come over here. For example, let's go in here. Let's go into my global media file here. Let's just take a background. Let's put, I don't know, any background. Let's see what we could take here, for example. And let's try this one over here. We'll just put this on here. And you want to change it. All right, now, move this up like this. Remember one thing, your video clip with you in it always goes on top. And the background is going to go on the bottom. Okay, we'll just put it like that. I know you don't see anything just yet. I know. We're going to get to that. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to click on your video clip, and you're going to come over here. Okay. Now, it says video. You're going to see AI tools. Okay. This is how to dress it up a little. You can use the AI tools, and you're going to come over here. It says AI portrait. Now, wait. Let's make sure this is on here. Let's go back over here for a second here. And go here. My computer runs slow, so if there's times, there we go. When you click the AI portrait on there, that's going to jump on it automatically. Now, again, if you're a person like me and you want to, let's say you want to shrink this up a little, you don't want it like that there, for whatever reason, you could do that like that. And you don't want this here, you don't want the black sidebars here. It's simple enough. Click on the background, come over, you see the little padlock. Now, remember this here. When you see just the 4 little round circles here, let's just get over here if we can move it around a little like that there. Well, I just want to show you this here for a second. When you see the 4 little circles, that's how you know it's locked. When it's unlocked, you're going to see the little square ones over here. All right, so now we got that there. You can play around with the video. And then also, let me share this with you. Going back over here to the color, all right? I know it's not the greatest video clip right here, I know. With the color here, they got presets, and they got default settings. And if you click it on defaults, whatever, you can see custom. Let's go to the defaults. Let's hit this little arrow, move it down, and if you look at yourself, let's go over here, you could change the way you look in there, okay? Like, that's nice. Like, see over here, without it, it's like, you see, it's like very dull, the picture, but you could always play around with it and see if what you like in there. That's Brighten. This is Brighten over here. Brighten one is good. This is cool. I don't like the cool too much. This is Elegant, Darken. I don't really want to darken it up. And they got quite a bit of them over here as well. Okay, you got Fantasy, you got Epic. That's too red. Really yellow. Okay, and you can play around with yourself. But remember one thing, folks, when it comes to making videos, you want to make it to your liking. It's for you to like, okay? But you can play around with it. Like I said, folks, you can have a lot of fun with this. We're going to get to the photo in a second. But check this out, too. Even after you use a preset like that, you could always, change it up a little. You could change the exposure. See, like that there. You can move this back and forth like this. You could play around with the brightness. You could do the contrast. You can make it darker. You can make it lighter, whatever. You do like your final touches with it. All right? And then you get the highlight, with that there. It's always nice to have a little color. You could also sharpen the picture, which I don't recommend too much. Oh, that's shadow. I'm sorry. The sharpen here, I'll show you the sharpen one in a second here. Then you got white over here. For whatever reason, we want to make that a little whitened up here. And then you got the black one over here. And then they have the sharpen right back here like this. So you could sharpen the picture up, make it really pop, really crisp and clear. You could do that. They also have in here the presets, the vignette, whatever. You come over here. If I can move it down a little here. They had all different vignette ones over here, vignette 1, 2, and 3, whatever. Let's go over here. And it gives you a different look. I'm not, they're okay. It all depends the setting and the scene you want, right? And if you don't like any of that, okay, let's say I did it this way. You say, I don't like the way it came out. Come back here, hit the reset, and it goes back to its normal, the default setting. Okay? Now, all right, so we did that there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show you with that. Right now, I think that covers it. I will be doing more videos like this as I go along, folks. I'll keep sharing more tips and tricks with you guys, okay? Now let's go over here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to the project media. Let's get the photo, okay? Now remember, this photo is taken with a mini iPad. All right, it is what it is. But you know what? Again, it's something to think about. I mean, it could happen. You could be somewhere, or let's say you're in a hurry, you forget. I forget things sometimes. And let's just say you forgot, like me, I got my iPhone. I usually keep one of those hosters there. And I had it happen to me one time. I was getting ready to go out of the house, and I had the hoster on, but I didn't have the phone in the hoster. And I had nothing to do it, you know. I didn't even take, if I didn't take my mini iPad, if I wanted to make a video or, you know, take whatever, if let's say it wasn't an event, you know, I wouldn't have anything to shoot it with. Now, again, it all depends. When it comes to those things there, it all depends how many gigabytes you have on. I think this is 64. The big one I think is 64 gigabytes. So you could probably make a decent video with it. The little one, I'm not sure. I think it might be like that. I have to look it up, okay? But, you know, I'm just showing you that you can use an iPad, the older iPad and the mini iPad to take videos, you know, make videos and take photos. All right, so enough with that there. Let's play around with this here for a second here. For those who find, probably say, oh, I've seen this once before, you do it. Yeah, I know, but for the people who just tuning in for the first time, you may want to check it out. It's the same thing here, folks. You got a photo over here, and what you want to do is go to color, and again, you're going to play around with it. I always pick that one. That's my favorite painting in the house here. And you can play around with it, like this one here. I think they call it Blockbuster or whatever. Then you got one of these. It says Cool, Brighten, Boost, Cool Max, Darken, Elegant. Same thing, the same colors that you see there. And you know, you pick what you like. You know, if there's something that you like there, like you could also go black and white. I think over here, if you want to make it a black and white photo, or you can just go none, keep it like that. If you go that way and you want to do it manual, then you could do it manual. You could play with the exposure, okay, like that. The brightness, you can play around with the brightness, darken it up, whatever. You could do it that way, or you could just use a preset and say, instead of all that there, I'll just do a preset. All right, I like the Brighten one. The Brighten one gives a nice look to it, and you got a whole bunch of different ones over here you could check into as well. There's Polaroid. That's the Polaroid one. This is old film. This is TV. TV's not too bad. TV's okay. That's not bad. That's Jungle. This is film. That gives it, that one there was a Film Story. I'm not really sure, but that gives it a little more nice, colorful. It really makes the colors pop in there. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now. It kind of looks like that there too. But yeah, but this is the original, the way it looks original without it. It's like that too. But if you want to add a little color to it, make it really look nice, you could do that as well. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to share with you guys. Let's see. Color. Let's see what else they got over here. Transform. I know that I had it the other day. I was looking at, but they had all the tools, and I think I was looking for. You know what? I was looking for the color wheels. I'm trying to see if I can find that there. The color wheels. Yeah, I was trying to find that there. I said it's pretty cool too, the way they have it there. It figures I want to show you guys something, right? And this is what happens. Now that's like you can split screen it like that. Split screen side by side. You can do the side by side too if you want to do that there, before and after, which is a nice little feature as well. You could do that. Then you got the basic over here. Here they have it over here. I think this is I think you could do it this way as well. Let me go over here for a second. I'm not sure if you could do the color wheel here. Let's see. Nope. Split view. Basic. Oh, here it is. Check this out. Look at the color wheels. All right. Yeah. You can have fun with that there again. Play around with it like that. You can move it up and down. All right. This is the before and after. This is the midtones. Play around with the midtones like that there. Really nice. I tell you, I got to say one thing, folks. Filmora is really, with all the new bells and whistles they're adding to it, it's amazing here. And the other thing I want to share with you guys is, like, get rid of that there. Let's go back to the, let's see, they got over here split view, top, bottom, and they got that as well. And you could also go back to the basic. We'll get there in a second there. Go back to the image. There you go. And the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is, it was just on the tip of my tongue here. I wanted to share it with you. Oh yeah, up here. Check this out. Over here, when you hit the video scopes, this little thing over here, see it here, that little box. When you hit that, you get video scopes, waveform, vectorscope, histogram. All these little boxes represent things, right? Look at that thing. You could do it that way as well. You know, if you want to put it back the other way, then you go back here and just, I guess, click it back on it. Well, that's, you can make it bigger, of course. We don't want to make it bigger, but you could do that as well. And so you just click it on there like that there. This one here, I think it also splits the screen up too, where you can make it bigger. You could add so many to them. Okay, if you want all four, this is what you do. You got to check out the little boxes in here too. These little things, these little icons, they all have meanings to them. They all have things to do. Like this one over here, this is disable the timeline snap, and so on. This is for the microphone. This here is you're going to render it. If you want to render the preview to make it run smoother, you could do that as well. Okay, there's a lot of good features, a lot of bells and whistles with this here. And if you ever want to get rid of it, just go like that there. You can bring it back. You could also stretch the photo. You know, make the area here, the video area bigger. Same thing with this. You can move everything around like that if you want to make this bigger, whatever. I always like to keep it as small as possible. And whoops, let me just put my mouse over here. And if you want to make this bigger as well, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you could do this as well like that there. I like to keep it somewhere like that. You know, that's it. Well, that's all I have for you right now, folks. I hope that video helped out. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. This is Rich Bassini signing off. I'll talk to you guys the next time. Take care, and bye-bye for now.